What is up, my fan cakes? Japan Cake's back from his little YouTube hiatus, and today I got some more Pokemon news for you. Today I'm gonna skip the intro because I want to get right into the meat. There's a lot of stuff I've missed since I've been gone, and I want to go over it as fast as possible. So some of you may know I've been on a break because I was visiting the United States for 3 months. Now I'm back at my home in Japan. Yay. Okay, so I got some Pokemon news for you, some brew scene news for you, and some cake news for you. So I'm finally back in Japan. I'm settled in, and I'm ready to get back to creating things and making videos. So that's awesome. I'm going to save most of the PokEdit news for the end, and then I'm going to talk about Pokemon news, brew news, which is mostly 3DS stuff, and some Necomon stuff a little bit later on in the video. Now on to the Pokemon news. So you've probably seen some of this news, but this month's mythical Pokemon event is now live, and it is Celebi. You can receive the event Pokemon on Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire or Pokemon X, and you can do so by going to the main menu of your game, selecting Mystery Gift, then Receive Gift, open a communications channel, and then get via the internet. And Celebi will drop down from the interwebs onto your game. If you are subscribed to this video, if you like and comment on this video, I'm going to be giving out 4 6IV event Celebis, and I'll be announcing the winners in the next PokEdit news, so make sure to do that. Another bit of news is the Pokemon GDC panel was canceled, and the beta signups for Pokemon Go have begun in Japan. That's all the news I have for you on Pokemon Go at this point. So kind of unfortunate they canceled that panel, but what can you do? Also, some news you guys may know, Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow are released in the eShop. Now you can enjoy these classics from the comfort of your 3DS or 2DS. You may have been able to anyway, but now you can give Nintendo money when you do so. Another thing that's going on is the 3 solid Pokemon event from March 3rd, which it's passed, to October 31st, 2006. Anyone who accesses their Pokemon bank account will release an event Regirock, Registeel, and Regis, all with their hidden abilities. All 3 Pokemon are level 50, and you can get them on all 6th-gen games, including Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Pokemon X, and Y. There's a link in the description for info on how to work out all the details on getting them and their movesets and all that. And so that's news on some more events going on. Also, there's a new game coming out on iOS and Android smartphone devices. The current name that it's going by is called Pokemon Co-Master. It's a free-to-play game, but I imagine there's going to be some in-app purchases. It's a strategy board game using Pokemon figures collected through the game. Like I said, you'll probably be able to pay money. They're not going to make a free game without getting some of the loot, you know, because Pokemon Prince Cashola. So I would show a video for it and do a little review, but the last time I showed a Pokemon/Nintendo video clips in my video, I got flagged for a copyright violation, even though it was under fair use, but I'll get into that in another time. Alright, so that's general Pokemon news. If I missed something, leave me a comment in the section below, and I'll try to get to it. So now to the 3DS homebrew scene. 9.2 firmware is known as the golden firmware version of the 3DS. This is the one where you can load things like Emunand and use RX tools, but it's now possible to downgrade if you're on version 10.4, 10.5, and 10.6. The only bad thing is that the currently only methods for accessing homebrew on some of these newer versions is Ninjhacks or OOT hacks. I have a video guide on how to run Ninjhacks, and I don't have an OOT hacks video yet, but I might have one soon. So keep a lookout for that. If you do want to buy a copy of Ninjhacks, use a link in the description below, and that'll help support me, and then that means I can love you a lot. Okay. Also, on March 8th, which was fairly recently, the newest version of PK Hex was released. As you may know, the newest releases for the past few releases haven't supported RAM to save. If you guys still want to use RAM to save, there's a link to a page on PokEdit.com that has the newest compiled version of PKHex, and it has the latest version of PKHex that supports RAM to save, and it also has a Mac version of PKHex. I want to give a shout out and a big thanks to Odaxis for updating and maintaining this page. Some of the new updates include some better legality checking, some bug fixes, adding Sun and Moon version IDs, getting PIDs to generate based on the game they came from for like 3rd and 4th gen, which Necromon already does, by the way, even though it's not out yet. But yeah, so that's something. And some other miscellaneous updates. You can check the PKHex GitHub if you want to see them all. And finally, now on to just stuff that I'm doing. So I'm back in Japan. I was in the United States for 3 months because of some business things on the back end of PokEdit and some things that were going on. But I'm back now in Japan. It took me a little over a week to get everything set up. When I got home, I had shipped all the inside parts of my PC to Japan. So I took it all apart, wrapped them up, shipped them there, put them in a new case, and was working there. And when I shipped them back, I got everything put together, but my graphics card was broken. So I had to buy a new graphics card, plus I had to clean up, rearrange some of my office. I still have a ton of stuff to do with stuff like that, but at least I can be making videos and get back to the normal grind of work from now on. I've started working on Necromon again. Obviously, I was so busy when I was in the US for 3 months that I didn't get that much Necromon progress done, just a little bit. But it's like I said, I said this a million times. I'll keep saying it, but it's really close. If I just have some time to sit down and really work on it for a few days, I can release the beta. What else is going on? So I got a couple new projects in the works. Those are side projects, so obviously I'll use my side time to work on them, but I'll announce more information on some of those soon. And now that I'm back and I have everything set up, I'm going to be doing weekly videos again. I don't know if it'll be a daily thing, but I'll try to do at least a few videos a week. And one more thing. Oh yeah, the one more thing I want to remind you guys that I said near the beginning of this video. If you're subscribed, you leave a comment. I'm going to be giving out 4 6IV event Celebis from this month's Mythical Pokemon giveaway, and the 4 winners are going to be announced in the next PokEdit news video, which hopefully won't be too far out into the future. Probably less than a week, maybe even a couple days if you're lucky, or I'm lucky, or I don't know. If you guys noticed any Pokemon news that I missed, let me know. Any homebrew news that I missed. If you guys have any questions about what I'm doing and what I'm working on, I might be able to answer some of them. So leave me a comment in the section below, and if you want to win, like the video, subscribe, and if you really, really, really love me and you're a super fan cake, you will share this video with your friends. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.